Well, police in North Carolina say a man shot his son after a fight about NFL athletes kneeling during the national anthem. Officers say the Valencia brothers argued about the protests at dinner. One brother attacked another, and that's when the father got his gun. When the son threw something at him, the father pulled the trigger, hitting his son in the hand and leg. The dad is charged with aggravated assault.